Well, and at least they know. Sometimes when you do that, then they don't know, and then you. Yeah. Oh, I hope not. Yeah. Scary.
Are we ready? Welcome to Live at the Blue Box. It is now time for Pop Culture Countdown, and it is Mother's Day weekend. Woo! So we are
For all you
doing
mothers out there.
we're doing a movie for you
I'm sitting
mothers.
between two of them.
So what we're doing is movies with the word mom or
No,
mother or whatever.
The
in
title is right there.
Go ahead and read it. What does it say?
Top 5 movies. Now I have to read it with mom in the title.
Or mother or something
Or some
like that.
form of
Yeah.
mother. Am I loud
Are you
enough?
super
Because
lo-
I'm on a Lils. Am I loud enough?
Is it on?
I know how to do that part.
All right.
Sorry,
Talk in your
what's
mic.
that for my projecting voice? So
Yeah.
she's on 2.
I think I'm good now.
That's
There you go.
Much
All
better.
right. Let's make sure we're recording. And we are.
Ooh, all right.
So let's introduce ourselves. You in the middle.
I am Martha Southgate, co-owner of Southgate Media Group
Yes.
and
Co-host of a lot of podcasts.
co-host of many podcasts with these two, and also
We're
Cuckoo
sorry.
for Who with our daughter Molly, and Ever After, a Once Upon a Time podcast with our daughter Molly. And I'm on Pinheads, a Pinterest podcast.
Yes.
All kinds of things.
Yes. Lots of
Lots of stuff. I am Chris Mao, owner of Blue Box Cafe, co-host of several shows, including this one and others. Lots.
All right.
Numerous to mention.
Yes, it's hard to remember.
And I'm Rob Southgate, co-owner of Southgate Media Group, and Enough Said and New Media Lab, and just all sorts of shows and a lot of the stuff here. So
looking to
this
see
week
it.
in Geek. What?
I was looking to see what you had pulled up.
Others movies.
All right.
So
Good. The internet.
it has to be movies with the word mom or mother in the title.
Yeah, it can't just be about moms or about Mother's Day. It has
Okay.
to be. It has to
Wait,
have that.
Well, yeah, there
Wait,
aren't that
wait,
many
wait,
that are
wait.
about.
It has to be in the title.
Yeah.
Mom, mother.
Yeah, I know. But Martha had a
did you
whole
meet the
bunch.
criteria?
I had one that I didn't because we had
What
changed
was
it, but
it?
that's okay. Blindside.
Oh yeah, no,
Blindside.
doesn't
Mother-
work.
Okay, but that doesn't work.
It doesn't.
Oh, Molly, you're not on yet.
That one doesn't work. But I
Is
have
that
one.
Dad's?
Yeah. Are you gonna
I
go?
was wondering why you were having such a giant tea because you're never going to
Thank you.
sleep again. All right.
Is that because Freddy Krueger's here?
Are you? So you want to go
Shout
first?
out to Alil.
Yeah, I'll go first if you want.
Okay.
So
I said
I'm gonna
never
start
gonna
out-
sleep again. See?
All right. We're
Which
trying to have a
conversation?
show
We're trying to
here.
do
What's
a
going
show.
on?
So I'm gonna do something kind of funny. I thought Throw Mama from the Train
Funny.
was fantastic.
That's an awesome movie.
Well,
That-
it is, but
That's mine. It's on
That
my,
is on my list.
That's on my list.
That's
Wow.
an easy.
that was
layup.
the first one.
That's a
We're all gonna have
layup.
the same movie.
No, we're
so you
not.
know. Yes, we are.
I don't think so.
I think
I
Chris
looked
and
at
I
your
might.
list. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I've got one
That
different
one-
one,
that
too.
one-
So,
was the first one I thought
Yeah,
of.
throw Mama
so I
from
want
the
to.
train.
So that was released in 1987.
Yeah.
Stars Danny DeVito, Billy Crystal,
And Anne Ramsey.
and Ramsey,
Oh.
which is fantastic.
That
Oh.
movie is so.
And you know what? That's
good.
my sister's name,
Owen.
which kind of amuses
Owen.
me. Yeah, she acts like that.
Yeah, she does.
Get this
Does she get hit
earboard
in the head
out
with
of
a
my
frying pan,
ear.
too? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's despicable and hilarious.
Oh,
and
it's
awesome.
brilliant. It's brilliant. Is Molly old enough for that one?
Yes, she is.
Oh, yes.
Everything in that movie is so freaking hilarious. Yep. The
Love
night
that.
was moist.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna kill him.
Hey, feel good, but Mother's Day,
Yes.
we're gonna throw you from
Throw
the train.
Mama from the
Yes.
train. And Danny DeVito is always a good time. Can you
Yes.
think of a time that he's been not a good time? I really
Wait.
can't.
No,
Danny DeVito?
Batman.
Well, no, there's
He
the
was a good time in Batman as the Penguin.
no.
He
What
a
was
good
the
time
one
in
movie?
Junior?
It wasn't War of the Roses.
War
What
of the
was it?
Roses. He was
Was
good.
that
He
him?
directed that. Yeah,
Was he good in that?
he was.
Yes, he was.
And he's amazing.
Okay,
Well,
that
you
was
said-
the only
You
one.
said good time. I thought you meant he's not always.
He's like a good time Charlie.
Oh, like a
Yes.
good guy? No.
Yes.
Oh.
But he is a good time to watch. If he's in it, you know there's
Okay,
going to be
Yeah.
at least
my
one
favorite
person that you
Danny
wanna watch.
DeVito, of course, though, is Always Sunny.
Yeah, his Always Sunny performance, which
Have you
you
seen
haven't
those?
watched.
I've seen a couple, but not many. So
He's the
Frank is
best.
amazing.
He's awesome.
Frank is amazing.
All right,
That's
I'll
good.
go
All right,
next.
next.
Let's see. The movie Mother. I love Albert Brooks.
Three. That's three.
There we go.
I love Debbie Reynolds.
Here we go.
And that was an awesome movie.
That movie, and it's one of those that's kind of lost. Like a lot
Yeah.
of people, I
Right.
bet if you
I
ask
don't know
your
too many
staff
people
here,
who know that movie.
they wouldn't know it.
except the three of us.
Well, of
Except
course
Tom
we
Rhodes.
do. Yeah.
But it's
Well, you
Albert
guys,
Brooks with-
Peg, you know that movie, Mother with
Mother,
Albert Brooks
and
and
Debbie
Debbie
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Yeah, if it's an Albert Brooks movie, you know the
Did
three
you
of
eat
us are going to be.
Oh, yeah,
Oreos
so
as a
good.
child?
Huh?
Oreos as a child?
Oreos.
Because they're not Oreos.
Oh, right.
Because it's all the
No, I
generic
like,
foods. Are like,
I like when they go to the kitchen. Because he has to stay with his mom, and he's staying with her, and she's like, "Can I get you something to eat?" She goes into the freezer and she brings out cheese. He's like, "Who puts cheese in the freezer?" She's like, "It has to keep." He's like, "What? It's government issued cheese? It's this giant block of cheese."
It's been there for like 20 years.
He's like, "It's 20 years old."
Yeah.
She's like, "It keeps in the freezer."
What?
yeah.
Yeah, the really old ice cream. Oh my gosh, that movie is so funny.
Yeah, we need to rewatch that. It's been a
Yes.
really long. I don't think we've seen it since it came out in '96,
Mhm.
and I don't think we've seen it since then.
No,
We need to see that.
I
one.
did because I had it on Laserdisc.
We'll find. I'll double check, but it's probably
Laserdisc.
appropriate.
Yes, I had it on Laserdisc and I've watched
It's
it
got
a
to
couple
be.
of times.
It's yeah.
It's probably
It's a-
appropriate.
Yeah, it's such a classic. If people haven't seen it, see it.
yeah.
Great movie.
It's Albert Brooks at his most neurotic. I mean,
Yes.
it's fantastic. So
Well, this could end
Agree.
up being the shortest podcast ever.
All
We're
right,
just
your
gonna roll
turn.
through. You know what? I think I got the name right. Serial Mom, the John Waters film.
I didn't
Yes.
put that one.
That
Did you put that one?
I did not because I took it off for something else, but it
Okay.
was in the team picture.
I
we have-
didn't.
by
put it on.
saying that, we have hit my top three. All three of these.
No.
Yes.
Serial Mom is
No,
Yes, because okay.
No.
You may surprise me with something here,
I am
but
about to,
for
or
me,
hit you with something
what?
because I want you to say my
Well, we'll
favorite
see.
one.
Serial Mom. I love John Waters movies.
Yes.
I'm a
Yes.
fan. I thought Kathleen Turner was great in that, and
It was funny.
I always think of that scene where she goes crazy because the one, and I can't think, is it who's
Let me look
the
her
stunt casting in that? It's like Patty Hearst or somebody, isn't
right.
it?
I think
And
so.
she's wearing the white shoes in the courtroom, and Kathleen Turner's like, "You don't wear white after."
Oh
Labor
yeah,
Day."
and then she wants to kill her.
After
Yeah,
she's just been acquitted. It's
Uh-huh.
amazing. And isn't it Sam Waterston? Isn't he your
I'm looking
husband?
it up. Ricky Lake, Matthew Lillard, Sam Waterston,
Sam
Yeah,
Waterston.
Mink-
he's so funny. in it.
Mink Stoll. Love that name.
Mink Stoll.
Tracy Lords.
Yeah. Oh, that
It-
movie is so
It's-
good.
It is good, but it's
If you
Patty
say,
Hearst. Yeah.
yeah, Patty Hearst. Yeah,
Suzanne Summers.
because she's the one that
Joan
walks out with the white
Rivers.
shoes.
right.
Yeah.
After she's been acquitted, she's like, "We don't wear white." And then you see her pull
Yeah.
the scissors out of her bag. Oh my gosh, it's so
It's
good.
it's a fun one. You may flip me at some point. I don't know if it'll go in my top 3 though.
It made my top 3.
All right. I'll go
if
next.
You say one with Sylvester Stallone, if that makes your
Oh
top
my
3.
gosh. How about Mommy Dearest?
Oh.
It's on my list.
Mommy Dearest classic. And how often do we quote that one?
You're not going to
1981,
sway me to
Faye
my top
Dunaway,
3.
Diana Scarwood, who we've loved.
Here's
in
where
so
we're going to
many
have
things.
trouble though, because it is on. If we're doing top 5,
Is it in
that
your top
on
5?
my top 5.
Okay, then you're in.
Okay.
But it doesn't make my top 3. I really like that one, but I'm not going back and watching it again. That's more of a you movie. You like that. For me,
It's twisted.
yeah, for me, it's Serial Mom.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I like
Okay,
that.
your
All right,
turn.
so immediately when I saw the text about
Yes.
this, I went here because I was like trying to think of something that had mom in it, but
Uh-huh.
wasn't that. So I'm going to throw out Memento.
No.
Yes, because
It's
it has a mom.
M.E..
No, it said it had to have the word mom. It has the word mom in it.
No, it's MEM.
Memento.
You're gone.
Memento.
Hang on.
You know what?
MEN is MOM.
Don't stress about it. It's not going to get 3 votes.
It's not going to
because
get 3 votes.
It doesn't
But
make
I
it,
threw it
but
out there, but it is
it's
as a
quite
great
clever,
movie.
and it might be the best
With
of
Guy
these.
Pearce?
Yes.
It's MEM.
So I misspelled it. So I'm off. So then I'm going to vote for.
The best thing is
Serial
that
Mom.
Chris and I both had voted for it.
I-
That would have been really fun.
Well, the best part is that nobody
It's
thought I was
Memento.
right, and
It
it's
is.
MEM.
It's MOM in my book.
I know how to
I misspelled
spell.
it.
Memento.
One
So-
thing I can do is
So
spell.
good thing nobody's recording this.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
So
Okay.
then I'm,
Just
then I'm,
I thought
then,
you were
then I'm
going.
going to go to Serial Mom because that was
Okay.
on my list.
Well, hang on.
Nice.
All right, you go next,
No, because I'm going to blow
All
your
right.
best one.
Mr. Mom.
Mr. Mom.
How could you not say Mr. Mom in your top 3?
Because because
220, 221,
Whatever it takes. Molly and I just watched it yesterday.
because Mother
I love that movie.
because Mother might have to bump down to put Mr. Mom in there. It's in my top 5. So we're gonna have to fight.
Mother
this out.
is way better than Serial Mom.
Yeah, why
And
would
Mr.
Serial Mom
is
be?
way better than
How could
Serial
you
Mom.
vote Mr. Mom below Serial Mom? Are you out of your mind?
I don't think I
That's
can.
like saying, okay, it's not as bad.
All right.
It's like, don't tell Mom the babysitter's.
Was that on your list?
No, but
Dude,
I was.
I thought for sure that was going to
No,
come up. Don't tell
I hate
Mom the
that
babysitter.
no.
It
I-
Stop or my mom will shoot.
Yeah, no. But I thought, like, to me,
Estelle Getty.
none of those would come even close to it. And Serial Mom was in there. I was like, it's better than those movies, but it was not
Serial Mom was
top 3.
fantastic.
No, it's not top 3 fantastic. Mr.
I
Mom
think
is timeless. You can watch that. We just watched it again yesterday. I could watch that over. I know it by
that's so
heart,
bad.
and it does not ever get old. Great movie. And it's such an interesting time period. So watching it with Molly and explaining to her how just our culture has changed since 1983,
yeah.
and where it was so unusual for this woman to go get a job and for him to have anything to do with his kids.
Right.
It was shocking back then. And so for her, she's looking at it going, why is this weird? But it's such an important capturing moment from that
Hold on.
time.
Plus Jeffrey Tambor's in it.
Oh,
So.
it's Jeffrey. I have it on my other notes. It's Jeffrey Tambor, Christopher Lloyd, Martin Mull, Michael Keaton, Terry Garr, Ann Jillian. It's just.
Was Mr. Mom first or was Uncle Buck first?
Mr. Mom was before Uncle Buck.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
one of them stole from the other liberally. And I mean, they're both same. They're both John
you
Hughes,
have
so-
swayed me because as much as I love Serial Mom, I think Mr. Mom. I'm trying to think of things I can quote from him, and as much as I enjoy Serial Mom,
We can't.
you
quote
could
them.
probably, if you were hard pressed, come up with a half hour of dialogue for Mr. Mom
Yes.
at least.
Oh yeah.
You might
Come
even
on.
be able to pull off the whole movie if
The
you had some
220,
time.
221
Yeah.
is
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. When he comes down with that chainsaw and she's just looking at him like, what is wrong?
You fed a baby chili?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, how many
the baby
quotes,
chili
Mom?
might do it.
Yeah. And Jaws, and then the whoopee, and he's
Right.
like, come on, Penny,
Yeah.
we got to talk about the whoopee. I mean, there's just,
Yeah.
there's
yeah,
so
okay,
much
that-
heart to that
That
movie.
bumps it. See, I like indie films, so that's why like Serial Mom was really I put it in my head above, but the more I talk it out, Mr. Mom is clearly belongs in top 3.
Yes.
It's
right.
Michael Keaton.
you
at his
have
And
top.
Mother does not deserve being bumped.
No.
No.
Nope.
Do you
Well,
have
hold on.
any
We already
more?
have because all
Okay,
of mine
I
are
have to
done.
keep going then. Do you have more?
I don't have more. Those are my 5.
Okay, I have Y Tu Mama Tambien, which is a disturbing.
No.
It's an awesome indie film, and it's disturbing, but I had to put it.
It's a great movie.
It's got Mama in the title.
It's a well done movie.
Yes. Okay. And my last
and my
one.
no is not because of subject matter. Okay. Subject matter aside,
Mhm.
it's a well done movie. It's really good. But when I put it up against the other ones that I've named, I don't think it's better.
No, I just had to throw it out there. And then Big Mama's House, because isn't that?
No.
No wait.
No.
I have to say my line.
What?
Is that Hercules? Hercules.
That is not the movie that Hercules is in.
I love Hercules. I just want to be able to say
That is
Hercules.
not the movie.
Hercules.
That is the Crumps or something.
All right, so this is not.
Dr. Doolittle.
Pretend
No,
that didn't happen.
it's one of those.
I just love to say
The Nutty
Hercules.
Professor with
Nutty
Eddie
Professor.
Murphy.
Molly, say it
That's
with
what
me.
it is.
Hercules. Hercules.
Yeah.
Hercules. I do it all the time. And so I thought, oh, today I finally get to put the
No,
movie
it is
down.
not.
And
Because
I
Big
had the
Mama's
wrong
House is
movie.
Martin Lawrence, right?
Yes. Although I have to say, I did see that one on a plane, and it was surprisingly pretty funny. It's stupid.
But not top 3 funny.
No,
No.
I just had to say it
But
because
it is
I wanted to say
surprisingly
Hercules.
funny. The
So bad.
sequel. Here's the irony.
Yes.
Years later, I'm on a plane. The only movie showing, Big Mama's House 2.
Oh.
Because, now you can go on planes
So
and you
you're
can
just
choose.
yeah.
Right.
But for a while there, it used to be you'd get one movie and it's whatever they showed. Then it became they were showing movies, but they were on a loop. So it was whatever they showed, but you had, if you
The
had
choice, right?
you could have 4 movies show up depending on the length of your flight. Ironically, the one time the only movie was,
You got to
Big
see
Mama's
the
House.
sequel.
and then years later, it's the sequel.
So you want to so one of your votes is Big Mama's House 2?
No, it's so bad.
Hercules,
That
movie-
Hercules.
bad.
No, and that movie was terrible. But the first
All
one
right,
was
I'm done.
surprisingly funny. All right, so we've got
So
our
we-
3. Do we have to
No,
order these?
we have 4 with 3
Oh.
votes.
Okay, what are they? Well, Mr.
So-
Mom needs to be
No,
like a number 1.
Mr. Mom.
Yeah.
Mommy Dearest. Because you gave it a star, right? Mommy
Nope.
Dearest? No, you didn't.
It didn't make
You're
it.
fired. So then we have 3. So we have Throw Mama from the Train.
Yes.
Yes.
We have Mother and
Yes.
Mr. Mom.
Perfect.
I think that's the order.
Okay, what order? Wait, I think
I think that's the order. I think
Mr.
Throw Mama
Mom-
from the Train is
No.
the best.
Throw Mama from the Train is by far the best of those.
That
3.
is number 1. I will concede and put
Mr. Mom 2 then.
Yes.
I will
Mother
concede
3.
and put Mr. Mom 2 and Mother 3.
Fine. I would like to go on
Even though-
record as saying I disagree with the order.
Even though that's the
Wait, don't we
beauty of
all have
this.
to agree?
How are we going
We
to
have-
agree?
I don't
We're
know.
not going to agree
2 of the
until
3
you
of
get
us
your way.
agree that Throw Mama from the
So
Train.
you're just gonna bully me into
Well, no.
Because usually I
submission?
get bullied, so yes.
Yeah.
I
You do.
I conceded that Mr. Mom should be 2.
Yes. 1.
It's not number 1.
Here's the problem.
No,
I think-
Owen. There's no Owen
Well, I
moment in Mr. Mom.
Owen.
As great as there's moments, there's no Owen.
there's nothing better
There is none of
What you
those.
say?
The frying
Upside
pan in the
down
head, yes.
out of the train and her hair's going and it's all greasy. Owen.
Oh, it's so
Owen.
awesome. Okay. I'll
What's
go on.
this?
So
I'm
okay,
waiting for the
does
Fratellis to
anyone
show
It's
up.
my friend Larry, Mother.
did we miss one?
Did we miss one?
Or does anyone disagree with our final 3? Anybody?
Anybody?
Bueller.
We're all good? All right. We're then stamped.
We surprisingly did well at this one, even though
We
you
did.
think Mr. Mom should be number 1.
I think Mr. Mom should be number
Here's
1.
the thing. I think if we did this again tomorrow, we might change the order, but I think the top 3 would stay the same.
Yeah, but Mr. Mom should be number 1.
See, I think,
Okay.
It's an important
Well,
piece of our history.
but I think if you
and
played
it's got
it,
heart.
if you played those 3 right now,
Mhm.
the most dated of those 3 would be Mr. Mom. I think there's a lot of time reference comedy in Mr. Mom that may not carry over
Whereas
to now.
Throw Mama. is
Throw Mama
timeless.
and Mother are timeless because
Eat
that
to
happens
Mama
all
is
the time.
hysterical.
It is so.
All right. So
Done.
for May 7th, 2016, our order in this moment that we agreed to disagree about.
Mhm.
Do you want to put them in order or just say top 3? That's an easy way around it.
We,
Yeah,
we,
we
always,
don't- well, no,
Yeah,
you don't
no,
have to
it's
do
fine.
it.
we always order it.
Do
We'll
we?
order it as
Always
Mr.
order.
Mom.
Order up.
In no particular
All right.
order. Mr. Mom.
The number
And then
1
Mr. Mom and then
is
Mr.
Throw
Mom.
Mama from the Train.
That's funny.
Teetering with number 2 is Mr. Mom. And really, arguably, teetering with number 3 is
Mother.
Mother by Albert Brooks.
Go see it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, and that's the one I think you have to
Or I
seek
should say
out,
go
'cause the
watch
other ones
it.
I think kind of cycle through. You'll find them on TV. See all 3 of them. That's a Mother's Day movie marathon right there. Owen.
Oh my
Which in
gosh.
no way is positive for mothers.
If only
None of these are like, hey, that's a feel good movie. These are all
if only The Visit had the name Mother in the
No,
title.
Mama. Did you read
Oh,
that one?
Mama, yeah,
People are
that's
putting that in there like there's
It's a
no
horror
mother
movie.
in that, but it's a really scary kid. You know, I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, that's not making it on my list. Mama.
I can't think of any others other than Sylvester Stallone's Don't
And
Shoot Her,
don't
My-
tell Mom the babysitter's
which
dead.
is so
yeah, that's a
awful.
good.
Molly, we had fun, didn't
No,
we, Mom?
it's enjoyable. It's so
I know.
stupid. It's enjoyable.
Christina Applegate's good.
We
at
had
it.
fun.
It's funny, but
Yeah,
it's funny, but it's not
It's
Mr.
kitschy.
Mom
It's
funny.
kitschy fun. It's
How about
not
the outfits
like,
in that though? They have the big shoulders.
oh my gosh,
The-
80s.
What's the one
David
with the-
Duchovny should have gotten.
Isn't
an
there-
Oscar
He
for
was
his
so
role.
horrible. I don't even talk. We pretend that
Oh.
didn't happen.
it's your guy.
No, he's not my guy. Mulder is my. There's a big difference between the
promise I
actor and the
won't tell-
character. I like the
I won't tell
character.
Scully that your babysitter's dead.
What, Mal? What happened? Who's my favorite?
What?
That character is not my favorite.
Molly working the
He's
crowd.
awful.
Is that it?
Working the crowd.
right.
Working what crowd?
Molly, you need to get a
That's
tall
it.
stool.
That's it. Throw Mama from the crane.
Crane?
Mr. Mom.
Now you're picking her up
That's
with
a
a crane.
Mr. Mom and Mother. That's it. Thank you, Blue Box. Thank you, everybody. That is it for tonight. Wait, that's not it for tonight.